Now it's time we learn the first 5 notes on the trombone. Okay? So let's review our proper posture and our proper instrument position. Let's get into position. Good, everything looks great. Spine is aligned from the back all the way through the neck. Knees are below the hips. Arms are at a comfortable 90-degree angle. Hand positions look great. The first note we're going to learn is an F. And we're going to think back to our buzzing and embouchure video, and we're going to think about that high buzz. Okay? Now with the high buzz, for the F, the slide position is going to be 1, which is all the way in. Okay? That's the easiest place to start. It's all the way in, and we're going to think our high buzz. Okay? So let's hear what an F sounds like. Good. Let's try that one more time. Good. Good. So that was actually a really good example where we struggled to find the initial note right off the bat, but we did find it eventually. Okay? If that's what you're experiencing at home, take a step back. Make sure that you can play that F really well before we move on. Okay? Don't try to move on too far too fast. So if you need to take a step back, practice that F. Please make sure that you can do that comfortably before we move on to our next note. The next note we're going to learn is an E flat. Okay? Now for an E flat, we're going to kick the slide out to 3rd position for our E flat. Okay? Let's hear what that sounds like. Excellent. Good. So when we go down to our E flat, we're going to kick out to our 3rd position. We're going to stay on our high buzz. That's the important thing. Okay, that our embouchure still stays the same. We're just going to kick out our slide to 3rd, make the instrument longer to drop the pitch. Okay, let's hear the difference between the F and the E flat. So we're going to go from our F down to our E flat, back to our F. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, ready, and go. Good, good. That was excellent. I do recommend that at home you practice along with the video just to make sure that you are hitting the right pitches and you're hitting the right notes. Okay? The next note we're going to learn is D. So for D, we're going to kick out to 4th position. Okay? Again, we're going to stay on our high buzz, but we're going to kick out to 4th position. Okay? This is what D sounds like. Excellent. So let's walk down the scale. We're going to go from F down to E flat, down to D, back up to E flat, back up to F. So our slide position pattern is 1, 3, 4, 3, 1. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, and 1, 2, ready, and go. Good, good, excellent. Again, if you're struggling with any of those notes in this pattern, take a step back, review those notes individually, isolate those notes, then work them back into the exercise. Okay? The next note we're going to learn is C. Okay, that is 6th position. Now let's think back to our slide position video. This one is a little bit tricky because it can be hard to find. So what's important is that you really use your ear when going down to the C from your D. Okay, make sure that the space between the notes is where it should be. Okay, so this is what your C sounds like. Good. I recommend that you take a little bit of time and really practice this particular note with the video. Make sure that you are playing the right note and the right pitch. Okay? Because 6th position on the trombone should be pretty consistent. However, with students of all shapes and sizes and different arm lengths, it might mean a bigger or shorter reach for certain individuals. So what's really important is that we're playing the right pitch. So let's add the C back into our exercise. We're going to start on our high F. We're going to walk down the scale to C and then back up to F. So your slide position pattern is 1, 3, 4, 6, 4, 3, then back up to 1. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, and 1, 2, ready, and play. Excellent. That sounds really good. So again, take your time, practice, make sure that you can hit those first 4 notes consistently. Make sure that you can hit those 4 notes confidently and that you know where the slide positions are. Okay. The very last note we're going to learn is our low B flat. So for a low B flat, we're going to kick all the way back into first position, okay? But we are going to switch from our high buzz to our low buzz, okay? That's why it was so important during our embouchure and buzzing video that we could play those two things as confidently and as effectively as possible, because now we're going to switch between the two, okay? So this is what your low B flat sounds like. Good, and just to hear what it sounds like in contrast to our high F, this is what our high F sounds like. Okay. And back down to our low B flat. Good. So let's add that to our exercise. We're going to start on our high F. We're going to walk down to our B flat, back up to our F. Okay? So our slide position pattern, again, to review, is 1, 3, 4, 6, 1, 6, 4, 3, 1. Good. One more time. Our slide position pattern is 1, 3, 4, 6, 1, 6, 4, 3, 1. Okay? Here we go. 1, 2, and 1, 2. Ready, and go. Excellent. Excellent. Again, I do recommend that you practice along with the video. Make sure that we can get step by step, that you can execute each of those first 5 notes from your F all the way down to your B flat and then back up to your F. If for whatever reason you're struggling with these first 5 notes, again, that's completely okay. Take your time, practice at your own pace, make sure that you can get each element down before you move on to the next. Don't get frustrated, keep practicing, and we'll see you next time.